Okay, here we go. Taking a sip. Could have been a little bit warmer, but you know what? It's all right. Let's do this. Hey everyone, welcome to Comics with Bueller. As always, I'm Bueller. Today's my top 10 picks for new comics coming out February 24th, 2021. This is where I show you some great covers, some great stories, and some spec books you might want to be on the lookout for. If you're new to our channel, do me a favor, subscribe right now. It does help us out quite a bit. And also turn on that notification button because you don't want to miss the very next video. If you guys can't tell already, say it with me. I'm all jacked up on coffee yet again. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and take a look at my top 10 picks for new comics coming out February 24th, 2021. Very first book up on our list is Wolverine number 10, brought to you by Benjamin Percy. And this one, Wolverine is teamed up with Maverick, and they're out and they're trying to escape the auction where they were selling Wolverine's hand claws. And you know what? Sounds like they're going to make it because you know what? It's Wolverine and he normally makes it. Anyway, I read this book already. I really enjoyed it. I like the team up of Maverick and Wolverine kind of doing their thing, kind of like a buddy comedy almost. And the artwork in here was fantastic. A lot of violence and a lot of good stuff that Wolverine always portrays. That's what you're going to get. We've got a few different covers for this. Let's go ahead and take a look. We got the regular cover, which is just fine. And then we have the 1 in 50 David Finch cover. I like that one quite a bit. And also we have the Ryan Brown exclusive cover. That's one I like the most, and that's the one I like to get. This one has a regular cover price of $3.99. Only one Marvel book on our list this week, so we're going to move to DC. We have Batman Black and White number 3. If you're not familiar with this book, this is brought to you by multiple different writers writing short stories about Batman, and it's in black and white. In this one, they're going to be looking at the future of the Bat, exactly what they think will happen in the years to come. So we're going to jump ahead and see. Maybe you had a couple kids, you don't know. I don't know. We'll find out. Sounds pretty interesting. We're going to give it a read and hopefully it's pretty good. I haven't read this one yet, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. And let's go ahead and look at the cover. I just have the A cover here, and that's the one I like because that one looks awesome. And really, that's what's selling me on this book. This one has a regular cover price of $5.99. That's it for the big two, so we're going to go ahead and for Image now. We have Crossover number 4, brought to you by none other than Donny Cates. If you've been paying attention to this series, it's about a bunch of superhero characters coming into the real world. In this one, we get a character from Donny Cates' past, shows up, or kind of shows up. I don't want to give it away, so if you're familiar with what Donny Cates has wrote, you know what? You're going to be in for a big surprise. So it's definitely worth it. I read it. It was a great book. Awesome artwork, all that good stuff. I'm kind of back on board. This series kind of slowed down issue 2 and 3, but number 4, I enjoyed it, so I liked it. Anyway, this book has a few different covers, but I just like the regular cover. That's the one I'm showing. This one has a regular cover price of $3.99. Ice Cream Man number 23 by W. Maxwell Prince is next up on our list. This one is a late night talk show type thing. That's exactly what this issue is based on, and it's a very quick read or it's a very long read depending on how the way that you look at it and the way you want to read it. Anyway, you might not like this book, to be honest. I enjoyed it. I thought it was kind of fun, but there is some different type of reading involved. I'll just let you know ahead of time. But you know what? It kind of fits, obviously, so I definitely enjoyed it. This one has a few different covers, but I like the regular one. That's the one we're showing. This one has a regular cover price of $3.99. Next book up on our list is Department of Truth number 6, brought to you by James Tynion IV. In this story, it's about Lee Harvey Oswald. I believe it's the next couple stories are about him. And just to let you guys know, there is a different artist that's involved for this issue, and I believe the next issue. It's a total different style of artwork. You might not like it. It kind of doesn't fit this type of story, at least part of it, but part of it would fit a different story. I think you'll know what I mean when you read this book. I did read the book. I did enjoy it. I like where they're going with it. I like the whole time that they're concentrating on Lee Harvey Oswald and kind of his backstory, but the artwork was a little put off for me because I really enjoyed the original artwork in the first 5 issues. Looking forward to when it goes back to that style. Like I said, it's going to be a couple before we do. Anyway, this book was really good. I think you're going to enjoy it. Let me know what you guys think about the artwork. Is it too much? Is it a deal breaker? Or can you accept it just for the few issues that's going on? Anyway, this book has a few different covers, but I just like the regular cover, and that's the one I'm showing. This one has a regular cover price of $3.99. Sticking with Image, we have Spawn number 315, brought to you by Todd McFarlane. Now's a good time to jump on Spawn. It's going to expand quite a bit. In this one, we have Omega Spawn. He's the new bad. It's a big battle. It's just a whole story arc. The whole issue is just a battle between Omega Spawn and Medieval Spawn and regular Spawn, and you got the Monolith Spawn. You got a different Spawn that kind of reminds me of Venom. He shows up, so maybe it's a first appearance. I don't know, but it was great. It was a great story. It was a lot of fun, a lot of action. You know what? I like stuff like that. It's like a big summer blockbuster movie. That's what you get in this book. I love it. Definitely pick it up. There's a few different covers. Let's go ahead and take a look. There's the regular cover, which is awesome. There's the B cover, which I believe is by McFarlane. And then there's the black and white one as well, which is pretty cool. And then there's the D cover as well. So all four of them are just fantastic. Definitely pick them up. The reason why, because this has a regular cover price of $2.99. Next one up is Two Moons #1, a brand new book by Image Comics. This is about the Civil War, and I read this book, and I did enjoy it, but it was a little confusing. The one character, he's kind of wrapped up right in the middle. There's like a mutiny among the soldiers, it kind of seems like, and then out of nowhere, there's a horror aspect to it, almost like a werewolf type thing that kind of shows up. I don't know if it's in the guy's mind or something, but it's definitely a, kind of interesting thing. Anyway, the title of this is called Two Moons, so now that I think about it, maybe it was a werewolf. You know what? There you go. Anyway, I enjoyed it. Definitely pick it up. We got one cover for this because that's all you need, and the regular cover price is $3.99. Next up is Something is Killing the Children, #15 by James Tynion IV. He's making a 2-time appearance on the list this week, and this is the last issue of this story arc, so if you guys are wondering how it all concludes, now's your chance to get this one, read it. I read it, I enjoyed it, I thought it was very emotional. It wrapped up a little quicker than I anticipated, but you know what? It's been a long time coming. Just to let you guys know, Something is Killing the Children is taking a couple months off before it comes back with issue 16. And when issue 16 comes on, I believe they're going to be looking into the origin story of Erica Slaughter, the main character. So we're going to go back in time, and when she was a little girl and all that stuff, we'll learn about her little puppet thing that she's got. Sounds pretty interesting. But this book is pretty good. Regular artist. Story wraps up, so there you go. We got a few different covers. Let's go ahead and take a look. We got the regular cover, which is just fine, and then we have the 1 in 25 incentive cover. I like that one quite a bit. And then we have the Frankie's Comics exclusive. Look at that one. You'll have to go to Frankie's Comics to get that one. I believe they might already be sold out, so you might have to get on the secondary market. You know how that works. Anyway, this has a regular cover price of $3.99. Next one up is Nuclear Family #1, brought to you by Aftershock Comics. This is America in 1957, and the bombs are dropping from the sky. Everything is going to hell and all that stuff, you know what? So there's a nuclear family, or a family, they're nuclear now. They're adjusting to life, and they have to live underground, and while the war plays out and everything, it kind of reminds me of a little bit of the Fallout or Fallout Shelter. You know what? I'm looking forward to this book. I haven't read it yet, so I'm definitely looking forward to picking it up. I like this type of thing, so that's why it's on my list. We got a few different covers for this one. We got the regular cover, which is just fine, and then the 1 in 15 incentive. I like that one quite a bit, but I'm just going to stick with the regular one. This one has a regular cover price of $4.99. Very last book up on the list is Devil's Dominion #2, brought to you by Blackbox Comics. If you don't have this book, I've talked about it quite a bit. You should definitely add it to your pull list, or definitely ask your comic shop to order these books. They're awesome looking. They're one of my favorites. The artwork is fantastic. The coloring is amazing. And also the story, I've said it before, it's a cross between Ghost Rider and Something's Killing the Children and Spawn and all this stuff. And you mash all that stuff together and you got something really special. I really enjoyed it. If you're not on it, please pick it up. I don't think you're going to be disappointed. Actually, I guarantee you won't be disappointed. We got one cover for this because that's all you need, and the regular cover price is $3.99. All right, everyone, so that's my top 10 picks for all the new comics coming out February 24, 2021. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what you bought. Let me know what I forgot, because I like to know. Also, I really enjoyed reading all these books this week. I think I read almost all of them except for 2 or 3 of them. So I'm definitely going to jump on those, and I'll have all my reading list done. Do me a favor, this Thursday we're going to be on Bob's channel, Everything Comics, for the monthly best comics of the month. It's going to be a live show with me and Bob and Robbie from Pop Culture Philosophers and Dylan's from Dylan's Comics. It's always a lot of fun. We'll talk about all the great books that came out this month all in one spot. We do spoil it, so you know what? If you don't mind spoilers, stop on by. It'll be a lot of fun. All right, everyone, do me a favor. If you don't like this video, don't like it. But if you do like it, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. You know what to do. I'll see you next time. Bye.